Hello, hello. Breaking news. This is breaking news live. Who is there? Anyway, even there is no people, because it's normal. It's not normal that I do lives. I just came live straight away. I read and I saw a video from Alex, and as the actor of the Alex syndrome video, I had to react this soon as possible before anybody reacts what Alex is saying now after the storm at Ayamara. It's quite interesting that on my video, Why Not Alex, I have reflect what was coming. And the video that I published today, Ellie, also I made a comment what is coming, and I had made an appeal to the elders to intervene on behalf of the subscribers on this problem that is not something normal ever seen in YouTube. The question is here is why Alex has done this video and say there is an outstanding affair between him and Ayamara. What type of grow up man it is, Alex? So Alex basically, my assumptions earlier in the video, was a spy. That was the spy that Ayamara never found. He knew he had the intelligence that was a spy in the compound, but who was the spy? And that never was revealed. So why I came this live so quick and fast is to make aware Ayamara in person. Ayamara in person. Nobody else. That what happened in Washington and the promise of Ivan to revenge and destroy his reputation has come. Ayamara never thought was going to be possible. And this has come because there is a revelation here in YouTube that I am Carol at the contact telephone number of the wife, Alex. Gentlemen, this is a serious. It is a serious because what we see in here is what everybody was fear. Alex video is keeping repeating 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So that video is not a video of the progress, what is done, what his manager achieved, what he was expecting from the job he was doing, the double standard job he was doing. So now he's trying to claim by saying, I am Marwa due to the responsibilities of finishing the house. I am Marwa, always him because of the donors. So, do you ever understand my earlier video where I explained how dangerous the donors became to assist the proxies? Is the case here? I'm going to talk. We have a case that Giti Riba is going to get help to buy a land. So, can you imagine things fell apart? and why Amara gets involved and help this process. How Amara gonna be victimized if things fell apart. In the case of Alex, is evident that Alex never been in Villa Medellin for work. Alex been in a Villa Medellin to achieve something and then use his knowledge and his friendship that they create with others to go and destroy the reputation of Ayamara. By doing what Alex just finished, done it, the dreams of Ivan Ters comes true. I am Carol, on trending, Black Beauty, Coco Mama. The main objective has achieved the first stage. Now we're gonna see a cascade of name and shame of Ayamara. It is the beginning of a very sad end of this great YouTuber. I hope it comes out and clear the air soon as possible before we see something else. Because Alex is talking about is not being paid 2 months. And then I question myself. I've been watching videos and I've been seeing even today a video that Ayamara has confirmed verbally. And I have seen you and I and everybody here seen doing payments live to individual, not showing the money, but doing payments. And one the reason Mr. Ebola is coming back to the compound because Mr. Ebola has been paid previous as agreed. So Alex, by doing this statement that he is not being paid, is not being agreed, it left us a lot of questions. Is what Chef Matiko was talking about and make reference of YouTubers' intentions from young ones. And this is a very evident intention here of Alex. Lose his bread and lose a gift and want to claim the rights of owning a gift that he does not deserve after being showered with other many gifts. So we have a crisis. We have a very interesting crisis here. A crisis that requires reflection and understanding. Was Alex ever the real deal? Well, Conrad's father said many things in a conversation in open field where Ayamar was complaining about Alex. And reflect on, he said, and other YouTubers said, if you ever watch my previous video, I'm not gonna repeat it here because we'll take it away my video, my earlier video, importance and content. You have to understand that Principal Dinga is saying the truth. I could not understand so deep. I was trying reflecting deep. Even now I was going to bed. Why Chef Matiko came with that video? What was real the point? I thought it was all about the generations, the trust, and the cascade effect. But now I realize what Chef Matik was trying to reflect on, that everybody in Nyambuanzi never learned that YouTube as a source of living required commitment and networking. Now, when Prince Odinga start to reveal the elephants, start showing us the true colors of Alex. Alex does not understand himself that others been watching him. This is what's the reaction gonna come now. It's gonna be Masubo, only Masubo. It's gonna be Gitiriba. We're gonna see an avalanche of attacks because I have seen a video where Ayamaro is talking to only Masubo, is warning Masubo that his YouTube channel now is payback to him. It's time for him release his financial duties and commitments to only Masubo. How dare Alex is now come and say, and this open source is not been paid since January. Madonna. Well, I hope the Rocio and Marwa having a good sleeping, because if with me, I will not sleep. I will come out and I'll spill the beans and show the thief of defiance to why not Alex? Why not Alex? Why he change his name from Ayamara soldier, the loyal soldier, to ungrateful person? Why? There is the question that I came to this life. Now the question is it conscious or is just ego of self-indulgence? So the virus or the syndrome, the Alex syndrome, I have experimented. I have explained to you guys how it works. It's not only I am Arwa, a victim of that syndrome. I have been a victim of that syndrome where I had to fire somebody and claiming he never got paid when proved. He still ask, you want justice? Because he deserved. Because I'm a different of, I have the sources and the means. And this is what Alex comes now to do. Is trying to push Ayamara to age of extorting. The video that is putting out there is a clear evidence of extortion. Is not a video of a grow-up person that have a difference with somebody else where has agreed terms and conditions of work. As the principal Dinga has mentioned, that was an agreement between Ayamarwa, and by violate that commitment, Ayamara now is in an entitlement to tell Alex, let's go extra mile of a dispute. Does Alex want that? Is ready for that? Yes, because is being financed. If you watch the video, you will realize this is a script. Even you get to a point to start say, I'm here the same story. It's like three phases, it's three waves, Napoleon tactic of war. Wah, 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 wah. Stop. Wah, wah. They say start again the same script. Like even he put in his brain and he keeps repeating, repeating, repeating. This is disgraceful. How in Africa, God, sometimes I ask myself why I come to this, why I observe, is because I have experiment. Same, equal. I have experiment in my Maosh, Moamba, locality, a county of Moamba, village, Tenga, and the location called Maosh in Mozambique. Experiment 2 times. Same tactic where somebody else in Maputo on the phone guiding somebody else and tell him what to do, and me having sleeps, nightmares, until I said enough is enough. When I showed the defiance, and then I said, let me take you to the law. When he backed up, he went back, step back, say, oh, we don't need, we can talk, we can agree somewhere, somehow. I said, there is nothing to agree. Because Mozambique apparently is a lawless country. The law only works for those who represent power, not for the citizens. If you associate with power, you are protected, but you're not just a normal, a vulgar citizen. Forget about. Is when they came with a party, Frelimo, and start threatening me. Is when I showed the gun, and my gun was a panga, and the war called them away because I was ready to kill. This was my reality, my fact, how I confront the situation. Why I got to that level? Here is what I have said in my previous video earlier today. What Ayamara after Washington and this debacle of Alex syndrome is a point of stopping and put things on the on the dot, as Irene sometimes shared with me some confidential information that I will never release for any proposal and intention at all. My profound respect for Irene, I am the contract. The contract how becomes critical before doing anything at the Villa Medellin. Before hire anybody, the contract. Ayamaro now needs never and more Irene on the compound to manage these small affairs that have become out of hand. This is time for IMR realize the $1,000 that is trying to avoid it is required, is a part of the expenses to administrate this property. And this is where the weakness of IMR starts. I'm very sorry, Guatemala, I am Carol, and others out there, they will be celebrating big time with champagne. Even Ivan will give a party of 12 months. But I had called you to alert him, and there you go. I know this is not the end of the story. This is the beginning of a chapter. But this will affect so many people that have benefit from Ayamara in the village. Ayamara now will close himself, will create a fence. And that's what was saying Ellie, why the other YouTubers. When I am Carol say justice for Alex, that was the meaning. That was the script was ready for Alex come and drop this bombshell. So congrats, father. Congrats, man. Now they have a potato, a very hot potato. This is African. Africans, the issues they don't are not resolved very easily. No, it's the power of and the power of many times goes in a such way where dignity and morality doesn't exist. And this is what I see from Alex. When Alex talk about 5 doors and 3 doors, what was paid, what was not paid, like I am still have the commitment to pay for what was awarded after what he done is about that $100. On the head of Alex, Ayamara owes money that is entitled, that belongs to him. That what is the game here. The end game here is extortion to benefit for no reason, just for spying. Now there is a double play. I will play Alex on the hardcore. I will put Alex to the test. I'll make Alex feel in front of a camera what will not ideal. I will never recommend it. That be the perfect show to prove here that many those YouTubers went to Villa Medellin. All they had a very simple intention: how to reap benefits easily. That's why Conrad father when on the end say, please leave immediately. And people went bananas because many of them were not really satisfied. Robbing, stealing shoes, stealing Wi-Fi, stealing bingo cameras, whatever things. That's why IMR have extra layer security because everybody had eyes on IMR. area, and everybody was trying to find a way of have access. Unfortunately, very unsuccessful. Few things got missed. And here is a breaking news. Something that Ayamaran needs wake up, needs come out and put this clear. It is time for Ayamara to understand the verbal contracts that we do in Africa, that I have done it and then I've been victim. That why now I know for me is Alex syndrome. The Alex syndrome is not only in Kenya. The Alex syndrome is in Ghana. Is the kings in Ghana been victim of this same story? This same what Alex has done is happening in Ghana with the kings, expats, Jamaican descendants live in the UK that emigrated to Ghana. Is here documented on YouTube. My Lord, the Alex syndrome happened in waterfalls with Mr. Ramaboa, a man that considered himself in South Africa rich man, and bull s others because he thought he's an influential ANC member or associate could use and abuse other. Here is a case of a different coin, but the Alex syndrome applies in Swaziland, in Matsapa, and the construction of the bridge bypass. The same scenario that we have here with Alex. 110 people. So, my experience and my recommendation of this life, be careful when you donate and who you donate. Learn understanding. Don't use 30 parts. And this is the problem here. I am asked to be so nice, and show how social difference can be made. It's going to cost him his reputation as a travel. It is time to leave the village and travel. He doesn't need this. Rocio does not need this. There is no need for this. He can give to Irene this. Irene need to come to the village. He need to set an arrangement with Irene. A life change. Or somebody else. That is what Ayamara now needs. An administrative team of the villa. And that costs money. That $1,000 that is avoided, that easily he can do it. It's time for him to tie himself to sponsors. It's time to himself to start to understand business. You need to generate business. You need to start generating income from people that want to come to the village. You need to put rules and regulations in place People while working the villa on the villa, they can't film. They have to work. Only they're allowed to do videos after work and before, and then they have to 24 hours after of the facts happen, they can edit the videos to avoid copyrights. These are the things, if Irene, you're there, listen, you need to head on your notes and prepare something to be discussed. Anybody that goes and film around the village without permission should be prosecuted to a certain level or certain agreement or certain things. What it will not work because certain reasons. We can't put so much restrictions in place because the cream of content creation also melts away. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is I am Mos. I am from Mozambique. What I have shared here right now is with my own experience. And the reason I follow this African influence, there is a lot of similarities what happened to me in my younger days. My adventures and my ego. Lot of issues and matters that Ayamaro confront himself. I had through in my life. When I describe the Nairobi syndrome, the Alex syndrome, are experiences that I have went through, and then I have learned it. When I create a video and explain about the Nairobi syndrome, was based on my experience in my younger days as a student in Cuba, where people associated to myself as a friends. But on end was not about the friends, was the privileges I had that I didn't knew of my race. I always consider myself as an African. But as I was living in Cuba, Cuba is a country of multicultural environment. We have blacks, people like me, mix up, American Indians, and so forth. And one the thing was, I could melt in any social group and any without any problem. And by going through those groups and being those groups, some people they had need access. And that's what happened to Ayamara with Nairobi teacher. Nairobi teacher was trying to achieve be in a network that is not on his level. And that's why he created that debacle of friendships. I have seen that while I was a student in Cuba, even when I came back to my own country in Mozambique. When I talk about conscience and ignorance, I have learned great deal of my brothers of other mothers, especially those who come for less privilege. When privileges are becoming part of their lives, they lose and become arrogant. And that is what we are seeing here today with Alex syndrome. When a man is not able to defy and protect his morals and integrity, use a script by others to vindicate what he never will have or could achieve at all. This is happening today in South Africa. The Rainbow Nation today, the South African people, have this problem, this Alex syndrome. Many, and the South Africans, they don't like to listen, to understand they have to do something for themselves. Don't. They will crucify you. They will tell you you are the enemy. You are the remains of the colonizer. There is no remains of colonizer. There is no such thing of enemy. It is paranoia, brothers and sisters. Is you been given opportunity and missed the opportunity? How many times I have employed South Africans? Good rates, pay rates, better than any other employer. What had done to me? They brought the constitution. My right says you need to pay me a breakfast, you need to pay my transport to go home, you need to give me lunch. 4 o'clock, I have to be bath, clean, and go home. I need a uniform to work. I need health and safety tests. I need this, I need that, and then I'll do the work. Where in the world do you have seen this? And this is truth. You like it or not, swallow it. We are seeing here live. This is not only South Africa, it's in Swaziland, in Big Bend. They on the fact, and Smunye on the sugar factories, and Mozambique, and Malawi, and Lilongwe, and Shemba, on the copper belt in Zambia, Nyarusha, Nashingwea, in Tanzania, in Kampala. Exactly what Alex done, what Alex doing. So I appreciate for your time. Please subscribe to my channel, leave comments. I enjoy to read and reply. I do learn a lot and make me a different man with a lot of love and respect for everybody. Whatever you are, whatever you think, whatever you believe. Good evening.